What's up, guys? It's Big D Boss, your personal boss on the internet. It is Google I/O Day, keynote day at least, first day of the conference. I'm welcoming you to this channel so that way I can tell you to go to my Twitch channel. But first off, before we get started with heading over to Twitch, let's talk about what Google I/O is, how it will affect you if you're an Android user, and what else you can expect to see today. First off, Google I/O is the developers conference hosted every year by Google, mostly focusing around their Android platform. They talk a little bit about Google itself and their other products, YouTube, whatnot, but it's mostly about Android, and this is most of the time where they unveil their next version of Android. Today we're expecting to see Android M. Android 5.0 Lollipop was coined Android L. See what Google does there? I bet you do. So that is what we're expecting to see out of Android, at least purely the operating system, because I expect M to maybe have a little bit of a reversal in a way to what we saw back in Jelly Bean. And when I say that, I mean like the feel of it, because myself, I personally don't mind this new flat feel we have to go with every single operating system starting to look more and more alike. I don't mind it. I think it's a nice look, but I'd like to see a little more texture. Sometimes you just gotta have something to feel. Now, regarding the other platforms, Android Auto is expected to make some big announcements today. I'm very much looking forward to that. That is probably going to be my favorite part of the day, and I believe it will be yours as well. Definitely, we're starting to see Android Auto pop up in these lower price vehicles, Hyundai, Chevrolet, all sorts of other vehicles, and they're shipping with the ability to run both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which I find is a good thing in principle, but when will we start seeing Android Auto exclusive cars? Will we see some Google branding to these cars? And who knows what else Google's coming out with. So definitely the aftermarket is going to have to be addressed, because there's a lot of people who are comfortable with their vehicle, but they want Android Auto, because not only does it provide enhanced safety, it's also much more easy to navigate and whatnot. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what Android Auto is going to bring us today. Now, another thing that is going to be covered heavily, and myself, I don't use them, I don't own one, I would if it was cheaper, but a smartwatch. What will Google say about their smartwatch platform? It has now been a year since the really big rollout, when we start seeing LG, Motorola 360, all these different smartwatches come out. I'm hoping that Google brings us a big time player to the market that can get this price down to $145 to $99 in the US. Do I think it's probably going to happen? No, I don't, but I'd like to see it. I'd definitely love to see that. So, in principle, if we can get a price like that, I'd be ecstatic. Absolutely ecstatic. Do I think we're going to see it? No. Other parts of Android Wear, the smartwatch platform, I'm definitely expecting to see maybe a little bit more focus towards round watches, and maybe the doing away of the square face watches, because not only is that the face of the Apple Watch, I also don't see people are gravitating as much towards square face smartwatches these days. So definitely if they could fix the issues that you usually see with a round display, which is usually a bezel at the bottom of the screen or something like that, I'd love to see Android and Google address that individually. So anyway, guys, I'm heading over to Twitch, twitch.tv/BigDBoss, and I hope to see you over there soon. The show starts at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. I'm going to kick it off early at 11:10 approximately with my pre-game show over there, pre-keynote. I used to love sports. I still do love sports, so it's a pre-game show because we're going to be all sorts of crazy hyped over at Twitch. Hope to see you over there, guys. Once again, it's Big D Boss, your personal boss on the internet. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you over on Twitch. Goodbye.